What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Got my buddy Sean's truck here today. It's a 97 crew cab. It's having some problems with the transmission. It's a newer tranny that got put in it, but for some reason the overdrive light the overdrive light's staying on, so it won't go into overdrive. And I've seen it happen before, where it'll be flashing on and off, and it can be a fuse or something with the third brake light. I had the same problem with my truck when it was an automatic before I swapped it to a manual. It ended up being the fuse. I'm not sure if that's the case because as soon as you turn the truck on, it just stays on, the overdrive light. A few things I'm going to play with. Maybe it's a wiring thing. So we'll see if we can try to get that figured out. And then there's just some other small things, with these trucks. It's typical for the crew cabs. The back windows stop working. The doors will stop unlocking. So just some small stuff like that we're going to get fixed. And like I said, try to figure out what's going on with the tranny, and we'll take it from there. So stay tuned. This thing's pretty sweet, super clean. You really can't beat the two-tone on these trucks. This is actually a really cool color. Makes me really wish I could get mine done. Hopefully here soon. I'm sure the inside of this thing, interior is super clean, super nice. Making me freaking jealous over here. Got to get mine done. So as I said, as soon as you turn the key, the overdrive light just stays on. Start the truck, doesn't want to go off. So we'll go ahead and pull this column apart, see if it could be something in the wiring to the switch itself. But if not, I'll check the fuse in the fuse box. Could be something, in the wiring harness down underneath to the transmission itself. I also have my PCM, which I might swap into it. My truck's a manual, but I never reflashed the PCM when I manual swapped it. So my original PCM that I have is from when my truck was an automatic. So we'll pull this steering column apart. Just pull these two screws out from the bottom. Pull these plastic pieces off. See if we can look at some of this wiring and the column itself. So we'll go ahead and take this kick panel off, and then to get this, the top of the column shroud, I just gotta pop the ignition. There's a little pin, you just gotta apply some pressure to it and it should pop right out, and then I'll be able to remove the top of the shroud and we can see what's going on. So it should just be this little pin right here. Stick that in there, turn the key to the on position, and then it should come right out. There we go. All right, so we got that out of there. We should be able to go ahead and take this top piece off now. The overdrive button, the wire is actually right here. Feeds up into there, and that's your power to the button. Seems to be okay. Doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with it. That's where it plugs in right there. All the connections seem to be pretty good. So unless there's something going on up in here in the shifter itself, it seems to be okay to me, but I'm not gonna rule it out. All right, guys, so we're back with the truck. I tried to swap the shifter out that comes with a new plug. I plugged that in the dash to see if it would get the overdrive light to turn off, if maybe the actual shifter itself was faulty or the wires were messed up in the actual shifter, but didn't do anything. Overdrive light still won't go off. Next thing I'm gonna try, I'm gonna take the PCM out. I've got my PCM from my 96 before I start chasing wires and trying to figure out which wire goes to the PCM, which one's the ground, and stuff like that. To get these out, it's pretty simple. We should just have 10 mil to pull the plug out. And then I believe, if I remember correctly, there's a top that's an 11 and the bottom one's an 11. So pull those out, it should pull out this way. So may need to go ahead and go on the inside and unplug the tune first, but we'll get it done. All right, guys, so we got my PCM plugged into the truck. Luckily, this is also a DPC 202, which is exactly what his is. So it should work just like everything else with the other one. We'll go ahead and see what's going on here now. So, turn the key. Looks like that fixed it. Yep. Overdrive light's working. Turn it off. Go ahead and crank it up. Oh yeah. Working good. So we got the PCM changed out. Everything's good. Overdrive's working now. I'm cruising in overdrive right now. Going about 45. It's in last gear. We'll go ahead and take it out. Button works. Truck downshifts. Go ahead and put it back in. Shifts right into overdrive. It's cruising pretty good. Stoked on it. Got to get his screen working. May have to replace that as well, but feels good. Oh yeah. All right guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Stoked we got the tranny figured out and why it wasn't shifting into overdrive. So we'll get his PCM sent out. And then like I said, I'll get a list together, everything else I gotta order, door actuators and stuff like that. Just some small things. So stay tuned, because I got some more videos coming with this thing. And you guys already know, I got a hell of a lot of work to do with my truck. So got plenty of videos coming with mine as well. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Be sure to like, subscribe. Thanks, guys.